Hey everyone, Smartest Money here. We're officially into 2025, and if you're anything like me, you're probably feeling a little uncertain about the economy. Inflation is still up, interest rates are high, and it feels like every other day there's a new headline about a potential recession. So what's the smart move? Well, that's where gold ETFs come in. Gold ETFs are a much easier and more practical way to invest in gold. They're basically like buying shares of a fund that holds physical gold, so you get the benefits of owning gold without the hassle of storing it or worrying about security. The beauty of gold is that it's historically been a great hedge against inflation. So, in this video, we're diving deep into the best gold ETFs specifically chosen for Canadians. Let's get into it. First up, we have the granddaddy of gold ETFs, the iShares Gold Bullion ETF, trading under the ticker symbol CGL.TO on the Toronto Stock Exchange. CGL.TO invests directly in physical gold bullion, which is basically just fancy gold bars and coins held in secure vaults. Buying physical gold can be a real pain. You've got to find a reputable dealer, worry about storage, insurance, security. It's a whole thing. CGL.TO takes care of all that for you. Plus, because CGL.TO is so large and trades so frequently, it tends to have really low expense ratios. Another thing I love about CGL.TO is its transparency. They publish their gold holdings daily, so you always know exactly what you own. If you're looking for a simple, straightforward, and cost-effective way to add gold to your portfolio, CGL.TO is definitely worth considering. But hey, I know what you're thinking. Graham, I'm not just looking for simple, I want options. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Let's move on to the next ETF on our list. Next up, we're hopping over to the New York Stock Exchange to talk about the Spider Gold Shares ETF, or GLD for short. GLD is one of the largest and most actively traded ETFs in the world. Its large size and liquidity mean incredibly tight spreads. Trading on the NYSE also gives you US dollar exposure. GLD invests directly in physical gold bullion. They hold a massive amount of gold and publish their holdings daily. GLD is structured as a grant or trust, unlike CGL.TO. This means different tax implications for Canadian investors. Overall, GLD is a fantastic option for gold exposure, but if you want something with more Canadian flavor, stick around. Let's bring it back home to Canada with the Horizons Gold ETF, trading under the ticker symbol HUG.TO. This ETF is designed for Canadian investors who want exposure to gold prices while minimizing currency fluctuations. HUG.TO hedges its gold holdings back to the Canadian dollar. They use financial instruments to minimize currency impact. This strategy comes at a small cost. HUG.TO has a slightly higher expense ratio compared to CGL.TO or GLD, but the peace of mind from currency hedging is worth it. For Canadians seeking gold exposure with currency protection, HUG.TO is worth a look. But we're not done yet. We've got one more gold ETF to explore. For those who think outside the vault, let's dive in. For the final ETF on our list, we're switching gears and looking at a slightly different way to invest in gold mining stocks. The BMO Equal Weight Global Gold Index ETF, or ZGD.TO for short, doesn't actually hold any physical gold. Instead, it tracks the performance of a basket of global gold mining companies. When the price of gold goes up, gold mining companies become more profitable because they're selling their gold at higher prices. This can lead to higher stock prices for these companies. Now, it's important to understand that ZGD.TO will likely be more volatile than the other gold ETFs we've discussed. However, this increased volatility can also lead to potentially higher returns. If you're looking for a more growth-oriented way to invest in gold, and you're comfortable with a little extra risk, ZGD.TO might just be the golden ticket for you. So there you have it, folks. We've covered 4 fantastic gold ETFs for Canadians to consider in 2025, CGL.TO for the low-cost, no-frills approach, GLD for the massive, highly liquid option, HUG.TO for currency hedging and a Canadian focus, and ZGD.TO for those looking to leverage the potential growth of gold mining stocks. Remember, the best gold ETF for you will depend on your individual investment goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Do your research, compare the options, and don't be afraid to consult with a financial advisor to find the best fit for your portfolio. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos on building wealth, and drop a comment below letting me know which gold ETF you're most interested in and why. Until next time, stay savvy, my friends.